It's called the Bubba the Love Sponge radio channel.
Yep.
I got to get Tech Nine on this immediately. Let me get him on the phone. Hey, Tech, I need your expertise, buddy.
What's up, bro? What you need?
So somebody just said that that Pandora had a whole channel of all of our stuff. So we went there, and indeed, that's Bubba the Love Sponge radio channel. There's 50,000 listeners, and I've never gotten a popsicle from these people. Is that what happens?
Wow. That's so horrible, man. You know what I mean? This whole little streaming thing has to change, man. You know what I mean?
Now, do you get any? Is Pandora usually a vendor that will pay artists? Like, do you get I don't need to know how much, but do you get money from Pandora?
I don't recall ever seeing a check from Pandora.
I mean, Tech, I'm just Bubba the Love Sponge, but you're Tech mother effing N9ne. They probably owe you a couple $1 million, bitch.
Man, I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't recall ever seeing a check from Pandora.
Hey, do me a favor, Rob. Look into the Tech N9ne channel and see what Tech N9ne. I probably just screwed Tech N9ne Day up because he's probably got another. He could probably write a big fat check to that ex of his, and the bitch go away forever. And he never and he doesn't and you don't have to ever worry about that monthly steal ever if you just had your Pandora money that they're screwing a brother out of. I'm just saying, they're really keeping a Kansas City brother down. This guy's got 5 million followers on Pandora. And,
wow.
and he ain't getting nothing.
8 million followers and 66 different albums are posted to Pandora from Tech N9ne.
From Tech N9ne?
That's what it says here.
Tech N9ne, that's got to piss you off.
Why'd you start my morning like this, man?
Because I'm trying to get you paid, cuz. I'm trying to get 5 points. I'm trying to get a finder's fee for your $1 zillion, buddy.
Yeah, I'm trying to see that sound exchange check coming from Pandora.
Yeah,
yes.
I'd be calling up the people that handle your zillions and saying, listen, will you guys go through and see if we've ever gotten a check for Pandora? And I've been told we got 8 million followers on the Tech N9ne channel, and we need to look into this.
I'm doing that as soon as we get off the phone. Exactly.
By the way, Tech N9ne on the phone. Tech N9ne is like our guy. We might be the coolest white people this guy knows. I'm just telling you.
It was in his last song.
Yeah, no, I mean, so cool that I put it in a song. You know?
I know. And when we got that song, we're like, man, we knew we were cool with Tech N9ne, but we didn't know we were that cool with this guy.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
we're
we're almost honorary black guys, aren't we, Tech N9ne?
Totally, man. After I was there the last time we were singing Michael Jackson together. Come on, man, we bonded.
You probably have some really cool black guys you hung out with that you've never mentioned in a song before, have you now?
Thousands.
Tech N9ne, he'll be next Tuesday at the Ybor Ritz. Tech's our guy. I saw something, Tech, where you just became the highest all-time selling rap guy, like at 14 million. Did you see that article?
Yeah, I did, man. Yeah, I did. I think it was on the Billboard Top 100 or something like that.
And did you even know? Do you even know what the award you won?
Yeah, I knew about it, but I had no idea that I was in the runnings for it because I was up against E40 and Gucci Mane, and those guys put out so much material. I was like, what? I beat them? That was crazy because I'm just doing the work, brother. I'm just doing the work. You know, I'm writing my life, and I just keep going forward. I'm not counting anything. But the checks that come in is definitely not from Pandora.
Now listen, I'm not mentioning no money. I'm not mentioning how much, but I saw how much you have to pay the ex, and I mean you're straight loaded, brother. You're scratching off that kind of monthly deal. I mean you were just writing big checks. I didn't even have no idea you were that loaded. I would have been a hell of a lot cooler to you. Manson, he scratched out 155 to give to old girl as a parting gift, and then scratches out like 6 G's a month, no issues.
Oh, damn.
That's my boy
right
there.
Are you talking about my divorce, dude?
Yeah. 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 I'm talking about scratching 155 large and telling the bitch to hit the bricks is what you said.
Oh, man, you so crazy, dude. You're so crazy.
That needs to be your new song. I'm scratching out 155 and bitch hit the bricks. 5,000 a month weeper payments. Boo, out the door.
Well, it's a little bit more money than that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to make it look good, buddy. So that other bitches come rolling around, all these other bitches come sniffing around, looking for a honey hole of cash. Just saying.
Yeah, she's happy.
So Tech N9ne, we're doing a book. I'm doing a book, and I got to ask all my famous people for like a little blurb. And And so, will you do a like they put in the back cover, on the back cover, Tech N9ne, famous rap guy says, and they'll be like, Bubba's the craziest cracker I know, whatever the hell you want to say, Will you do?
I said I don't want to do no early interviews unless it's Sway, Johnny Dare, or Bubba the Love Sponge.
Well, let's keep those other two out of there and just put the Bubba in there.
Okay, I don't want to do no early interviews. Look at Bubba, and it's Bubba, and it's Bubba the Love Sponge.
That's right. So Tech N9ne Tuesday, Ebor, Manson. If we got people like Tech N9ne, and then we got John Oates and Paul Schaefer and Alice, we really are cool dudes. Think about who has Richard Marx, who's their buddy, and then Tech Mother effing N9ne.
Calm down a little bit. Nobody is as cool as you, Bubba.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
How many other 52-year-old fat white guys from Warsaw, Indiana, can hang out with Tech N9ne? Nobody, me, bitch.
If anybody's ever met you guys, though, man, they understand where the coolness comes about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have so much fun when we're there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird that I'm doing it on the phone now. You know what I'm saying? Cause
I kind of taken it
really love coming there.
I'll tell you, like you treat me like a backstage groupie or something. Now I'm just getting the phone. I used to get you in real life. Now
that's horrible. That's horrible. I mean, I've come there and performed, man. One of the most beautiful facilities we've been to when it comes to radio, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we had so much fun.
We have so.
That was one of my favorite shows of all time.
Yeah, it was real good.
Yeah, who was that white guy you had in there who just went freestyle?
He was killing it.
And we thought he was
God.
Who is that guy?
Yeah, that's Darian Saffron, man. That's one of our artists, man. He's super talented.
Hopefully,
really young.
Hopefully you got him locked into a.
Dude.
Hopefully you got him in a 360 deal where you get it all, cousin. That's what I'm thinking.
well, we do a lot for the artists, though. You know what I mean? We do so much.
He's laughing, though. I got him on that one because that guy had to sign the 360 to get on Tech's label. Hey, you can go sign with somebody's label and get half your money, or you can give me all your money and I'll make you a star, bitch. Start singing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, the difference is we're involved in everything when it comes to our artists, man. So that would make sense, because we actually put a lot of our time and money in all of our artists. You know what I mean?
Hold on a second. I got something for you.
Check it, I ain't trying to do no early interviews unless it's Sway, Johnny Dare, or Bubba the Love Sponge.
That's Tech N9ne, guys. That's my boy Tech N9ne. Love him. I mean, Manson, you tell me of another radio show I don't know if I'm best friends with Tech, but he'd hang out with me. I could go from Tech N9ne's house over to Deion Sanders' house. How many other dudes can do that?
Not many.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
I'm hardcore. I'm a gangster.
That's funny you say Deion Sanders, man, because years ago, man, when I had all my hair, man, I performed. He called me to perform down at one of his clubs. It was called Primetime 21. Yeah. I think it was in Dallas.
It was in Plano. It was called Primetime 21s, and a guy named Craig Blackberry ran the joint.
Man, you remember that, huh?
Yeah, and I was there the night that MC Hammer was supposed to be. Listen, in 1996, Prime flies me out for the Packers game, and we're going to Primetime 21s. Deion never drank a sip of liquor in his life, but he's still in the club. And I'm like, Prime, what are we doing? He goes, we're going to go Hammer. Hammer owes me a bunch of money, and I told him I'd wipe how much he owed me away if he just did a little, lip syncing deal. And then Hammer stood up Deion, and Deion was yes. Hammer stood him up.
Wow.
It was when Hammer was not cool anymore, and he was still thinking he had an entourage of like 80, and he was down to like 2, and Deion was going to wipe out the bill, and Hammer no-showed him. Yes.
Wow, so Hammer still owes Deion Sanders money to this day.
Deion probably let Jesus let it all away. He probably said Jesus says it's okay or something. Do you know Hammer? Do you know Hammer, Tech?
No, I've met him on one occasion, I think, but no, I don't know him at all.
Do you like when you see Hammer? Let's say you're Tech N9ne and you're like really noted as being hardcore, and people like Elton John. Like people really hardcore brothers really like you, and then you see MC Hammer, who sold like 100 million records and blew it all with this this bubble gum type rap deal. Do you like clown him a little bit?
Oh no, man!
Do you clown him, Tech?
No, because actually I was a dancer and dancing to his music. I had the high top fade with the blonde streak in the middle and the shiny shoes and the parachute and the pants and everything. I used to be a dancer And the funny thing about it is the guys that danced for him were from Kansas City, and we were all in a group together called the Imperial Preps before they went to go dance for Hammer. So crazy.
Were you doing Too Legit to Quit in the mirror, Tech? Don't even lie.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
Did you see? No, listen. I'm not trying to look at a guy's what he's working with, but on the Too Legit to Quit video, Manson, they had to be like went to Johnsonville Brats. And
I don't remember that part of the video.
Oh my God! I mean,
I don't remember that part of the video.
I was trying not to.
I mean, you couldn't help it. It was like it was in 3D. You couldn't help it.
I'm like, man, what they say about black guys is really. I'm just some guy from Indiana, and we're not running with that kind of business around here. Just saying.
Did you happen to see an X-rated version of that video or something?
No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
the one that they ran on MTV had.
I think you might be
bumps.
thinking of Pumps in a Bump.
Oh yeah,
Pumps in a Bump.
I'm talking about Pumps in a Bump, Tech. Did you ever see that?
Bump. Oh, Pumps in a Bump when they were in the pool, pool area.
And MC Hammer's wearing like
I
a
didn't see that
G-string.
part of the video though.
Oh, you're lying. I mean, even a brother would have to notice that. Like, I mean, I would think of the guys at the black guys at the barbershop and be like, man, look at MC Hammer, what he is rolling with.
He's in a bikini hammock sitting in a float to start off the video.
Hold on. Now, I mean, literally, Ray Charles would have seen this. I'm telling you that right now. Stevie Wonder. Hold on, I'm going to play right here. Hold on, watch this, guys. Hold on. Hold on here.
Oh, we put all that shit together.
Hold on. I don't know where that sound was coming from, but I was playing Pumps in the Bump, and I swear to God, it looks like he's smuggling an anaconda in his pants. Does it not, guys?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
you remember that thing? You remember that red thing that Larry Blackman used to wear in Cameo? He had on one of those up under that.
Remember Larry
Don't let him
Blackman?
fool you, dude.
It's like candy, raspberry, strawberry. You know what I like. Remember that?
Yeah, that red cup. That red cup.
Yeah.
Hammer had on a red cup up under those bikini things.
Did he have a solo cup under there?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Hey, Manson, we got Tech9 to say that he knows for a fact that MC Hammer had a red solo cup under the Pumps and the Bump deal. Maybe that's what, Manson, that's what maybe these big rap stars use as like, to fake people out as the red solo cups.
They're using something.
Yeah, I got a lot of red solo cups on my bus, on my tour bus as we speak right now.
Tech9, Tech, what's up with the? Are you the one that started the Machine Gun Kelly Eminem deal? Are you in that?
I didn't. Listen, I don't know. I didn't know that I started anything until Eminem came out and told MGK to next time don't use a Tech9 to come at me with a submachine gun. I had no idea, so I went back and listened to my song. And of course, MGK said some things, but he said some things at the beginning. Like, there's only one option, white. He said white, like, he whispered white. So that threw me for a loop. I'm like, who is he talking to? There's only one option, white. You're going to need a doctor. I ain't talking about the one from Compton. I'm like, okay. So he said he's not talking about Dre, but he said white. So I went looking for MGK and Lil White beef. Lil White is down with the 3-6 Mafia. I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find a beef between Lil White and MGK, because people say sly things, you know what I mean?
Right.
So when I talked to my partner, Travis, he said, man, it was a G-Eazy reference because, they were fighting over the girl, Halsey, the pop star Halsey.
Right.
And I was like, they said that that G-Eazy called himself a rap god or whatever. So when he said, you just rap and not gods, it was plural. You know what I mean? I did not know that he had the balls to go at Eminem because I am tied in with the Eminem side of things, Shady. You know what I'm saying? Those are all my homies over there. And I've been down with MGK since he was like 20 years old, and we put him on the tour with us.
So why don't you do a song about both you little bitches sit down and know your role? I'm Tech Mother Effing 9. Why don't you do that one?
That's coming.
I mean, you put Eminem over as being the man, but you tell MGK he's a little bitch, and you're Tech9, and you got Elton John picking up your new album. That's the way I figure.
Yeah, yeah, man. Actually, when it came out, when MGK did Rap Devil, he had saw me on Instagram saying that, it kind of blindsided me. So he called me. He's like, Tech, man, I'm so sorry, man. I would have gave you the rap genius breakdown at the beginning. I'm so sorry. I was like, nah, this is hip hop. I get it. I said, you know what I'm saying? But you have to keep coming back though.
So when you, as a rap guy like MGK and the Eminem deal, do you think Eminem and MGK like call each other up and be like, "Hey, bro, we're gonna keep this nonsense going to, keep this stuff," or do they genuinely not cool with each other?
Nah, they genuinely not cool with each other because actually I was doing my press run for Planet, and I went into the Rude Jude show. And
hey, I know. Hey, Rude Jude's my boy from Eminem Shade 45.
Yeah. I went into the Rude Jude show, and I said, "Yo, I got this new song that I'm pushing. It's with MGK and da-da-da-da-da." And then we went to a break, and he kind of held his hand over the microphone. I was like, "Hey, I can't play any MGK music up here." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So after the next break, I said, "What happened with Eminem and MGK?" He's like, "Man, years ago, he said something about Haley being hot. You know what I mean?" I'm like, "Oh, I remember something like that. I remember something exactly like that, but I didn't think it was still going on." You know what I mean? So actually,
now was Haley
really don't like each other.
Was Haley 18? I mean? Was Haley 18 at the time?
No, she was like 15 or 16.
That ain't cool. That ain't cool. But the minute that Haley turned 18, I would have had a song that Haley's 18 now and she's hot. You know what I'm saying? Song. That's what I would have came out with.
Yeah, but I think when MGK said it, he was like 18 or 19. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know the facts, even though that's still
Who would win in a fight between MGK and Eminem? I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, MGK's got a little more white trashness in him. I don't know. What are you thinking?
Don't forget that Eminem came from white trash backgrounds as well.
Yeah, but he's soft now. He got the money, so he's like, I wouldn't say he's soft, but he isn't, he's not, surviving on the. He's got Bentleys and stuff like that. I mean, he's got money makes you soft.
I don't know, man. The muscles from Dr. Dre and Eminem. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a hard one. You know what I mean? Those guys are like they can be in a Mr. Olympia contest.
What about Suge Knight, man? Did you see where he's gonna go away forever now?
Damn, man. That's my homeboy, too, man. That's a sore subject.
No. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm saying it like I would never mess with this guy ever. Like, this guy's for real. A lot of guys rap about gangster stuff. This guy does it, man. Like, I want you to tell him. He may never get out, but if you could tell him I'd like to be his friend.
Yeah, I'll tell him, man.
Hey, Suge, I got this guy who talks a lot of smack on here, but he said he truly wants to be your friend. Anything you need on the outside, he's here for you in Florida.
Yeah, man. The guy used to come to my shows in San Diego and Las Vegas. When the House of Blues was on Sunset, that we missed very much. You know what I mean? He used to come up there to see my shows. I kicked it with him on his birthday. After one of those shows, you know what I mean?
Now in real life, like Tech, is he really a tough? Like in real life, he was like no nonsense, hardcore tough dude, wasn't he?
Man, it's only toward people that were soft. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's only toward people that did wrong. I mean, he was never that way toward me. He was in my Like Yeah video. He came down. He showed up with a lot of guys. You know what I mean? He popped up at my show in San Diego with 50 Bloods, bro. You know what I'm saying? I went out there in my socks and shook every one of their hands. What's up, Jack? 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 You know what I'm saying? Just went out there out of love. You know what I mean? And he ain't never did nothing crazy toward us.
Manson, can you imagine if you're the door guy and 50 Blood wants to get it? How do you tell those guys no? I'm sorry you don't get the right ID, guys. Gotta get it. Oh man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we miss you though.
Hey man, do you like? I know this is a stupid question, but can you ever go see him? Like, does he allowed? Could you go see him? And is he allowed to have visitors or anything?
I don't think he's been allowed to have them, but if he was, I'd go say hello. He did something for me a long time ago. You know what I mean? In 1998, he put my song on the gang-related soundtrack. That was the movie with Tupac and James Belushi. I think it was James Belushi. And
man, it was going well till you said James Belushi. You had some street cred till you went there, buddy. I mean, I was really feeling the gangster cred when you were going Suge with you, and then you went to Jim. I'm like, what? What are you?
But you can't slander the Belushi name though, man.
No, you can't. I mean,
it's not.
I know he's riding off his He's riding his brother's tip, but whatever it takes to get to the dance, man. Right?
Yeah. But you know, after that, I was able to tell Suge, thank you for putting my song on that gang-related soundtrack, and it sold millions of copies. You know what I'm saying? And since then, man, we've been connected.
I'm going to ask a stupid question that only a stupid white guy like me would ask, because we all think that he's the coolest dude ever. And if it's like this typical, that's a stupid question, everybody asks me that, just automatically forgive me, okay?
Okay, what is it?
Like, is Snoop that cool? Because Snoop just rolls around cool as F. Like, he just looks like he's the coolest cat ever. Like you can't get any cool. Like, he just floats on coolness.
Yes, he is, man. All day, every day. Snoop is 1,000. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day. He can be anywhere, you know what I'm saying, doing a show. He could be doing the Grammys, and he'll invite you up. Come on up on stage with me, Tech. You know what I'm saying? He's just so open and just so loving life.
It looked like he never gets met. Like, it looks
you never met Snoop?
Like, it looks like, no, I never met Snoop, but I think he'd like the hell out of me, don't you think?
I think so too, man. And I think he put your name in a song as well.
Well, maybe, you know what, Tech? Maybe this, Manson, maybe I can be kind of like the rapper, older white guy, kind of like Little Buddy, like they throw me a bone kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
No.
Like,
No. Stay in your lane, Bubba. Stay in your lane, please.
Man, I just want to with Snoop. I don't give a crap what you got to call it. To me, it looks like Snoop. You could never get Snoop mad. You like be like, Snoop, your house is on fire, man. Whatever, man. I mean, like, he didn't even care about nothing.
That's Snoop, and when you meet him, you'll feel exactly that.
I'd like to party with Snoop, wouldn't you guys?
Oh yeah.
Like, I think Snoop would look at us and say, like, you guys are a bunch of rookies when it comes to partying. And then you break out some stuff that we never even seen before. That's my
Dude, if you party with Snoop, you're gonna leave unconsciously high.
Where do we sign up for that?
Yeah.
We're not a bunch of nerds.
I got work I got to do in the morning. I can't be unconsciously high, man.
You need to start. If you're this cool, not high, can you imagine how cool Tech would be high? Man.
Oh man, I wouldn't be able to do those raps like I do. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you would. You'd just be a little slower, buddy. Tech Nine's down 2 beats because he's high right now, guys. You could be Tech N9ne not high and Tech N9ne high, and the Tech N9ne high is just 2.5 off, just a little bit slower, slowing it down.
Yeah, slow it down for the people who need it dumbed down. They've been asking me to dumb it down for so many years, and I always give them the middle finger.
No, you can't dumb it down. You're Tech mother.
That's what we tried doing. That didn't work out too good for us.
Hey, they asked us to slow down. We did, and then we're trying to get back to speed is what we're trying to do. Hey, Tech, next time you're down here, man, you know that we'd rather have you in the studio, and you will get up for us. You said that in some lyrics, and
yes, I will.
I just want you to know, like, we have a lot of people on the air, but as much as I know this sounds really like stupid, but as much as you like us, we like you. I know that sounds real stupid, doesn't it, Manson? Do you like me? Yes or no? Check in the box.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds kind of weird after you're talking about MC Hammer's junk. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, hold on. You very well, Tech N9ne, said it was a solo cup, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. I wasn't looking at a penis. I was looking at a red solo cup.
You said it was a solo cup. I just agreed.
Oh, whatever, Tech. Don't even try to get me holding a bag of poop right now, brother. Hey, next time your schedule permits, man, I'd rather have you in the studio because I love the hell out of you, buddy. No homo.
Yes, man. No homo, man. I'm with you all day, man. I can't wait to come back, man.
Hey, tell the boys we said hi, especially that white dude that can really flow. We love that guy.
Okay, I'll tell Darren you say what's up, man.
Tech N9ne Tuesday at the Ritz, man. Buddy, thank you, Tech.
All right.
Bye, buddy. God, I love that guy.
Yeah,
Man, he's good.
He's so cool.